There's no point in living life without any adventures. There's no point in having that pretty girl. There's no point having that nice house, having that nice car, that nice watch. There's no point in all of it, because all of these things are just to show your status. But true competence cannot be shown through these outward external things. The way you show competence is by going through the trials and tribulations and testing yourself again and again in your day-to-day life. That's how your competence is shown. That's how women sense it. They can feel it, the energy shift, when you have the competence. Because you've gone through the pain every single day. You've had to wake up early. You've done the work when you didn't want to do it. Especially when you didn't feel like it. You went through the trials and tribulations. You did the hard work. Like right now, we're recording this video and it's raining. And we're still recording this video and getting it out to you. But what's the point of having life? What's the point of living life, driving these nice cars, living in the villa, if you don't go on any adventures? If you just stay inside and work all day? You have no stories to tell your grandchildren. You have nothing, you have no spark in your life. You always had these dreams as a kid to have the freedom. And now you're just working and you're stuck in another box. You're stuck in another prison of just working constantly. Don't you want to live life and have some side quests, some adventures to tell your grandchildren? Tell the people around you and build yourself, build your personality. And people will have these stories and you'll become so interesting to talk to. Because you've actually lived a life. Not just working all day, staying indoors. You've lived a life, and going on these side quest adventures will also help your mental health, your actual well-being and your health. Because going outside gets the sunlight for your testosterone and for your circadian rhythm. There's so many benefits to taking side quests. It's not just fun and creates a reset. It actually helps you progress further, do more work. It actually helps you progress further and be more productive. Because it acts as a reset for your mind. Think of all the great thinkers, all of these guys who had these fantastic, marvelous ideas. They got it from going on walks. They didn't get it just constantly stuck in a box trying to think, doing their work, constantly stressed. They had to relax, take a walk. And that's where they got their best ideas. That's where they got the revolutionary idea that would change their entire life. Just by going on a side quest, an adventure. Look at all the great thinkers, all the great philosophers. Their lifestyle, it included walks. Because by walking, that's where they had all their great ideas. That's where they had ideas that would change mankind, change the world. That's where they got the ideas, from going on walks. They implemented it into their lifestyle, implemented these side quests, these adventures. But they didn't do it too much to where it would affect their work. They would still implement it. Because there's no point in being rich if you don't go on adventures, on side quests. Because life's just boring. There's no substance to your life. It's just empty.
Since early human life, there's one thing all humans crave more than anything in their life. Do you know what that is? It's freedom. Since birth, a child wants freedom. Till when they get older, what do they want? Freedom. What do they work for? Freedom. What do they chase their entire life? Why do they work these 9-to-5 jobs? Because they're in this illusion that they're going to get freedom. They're in this illusion that by the end of this suffering, of this prison that they call a 9-to-5 job, they're going to be free. But me and you know that. That's not true. We know that's not the way to freedom. We know there's better ways. Ones where you can actually experience life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the nature around you. Enjoy the weathers, the different seasons of life. And yet, here are people stuck in a 9-to-5, not going outside even one bit. And who finally, when they get home, when they have a chance to go outside, what do? They scroll on TikTok. That's the kind of people that are living on this planet these days. If you told your ancestors the kind of life you're living, they would laugh at you. They would mock you. They would say, why are you not going outside? Why are you in a desk doing your job, working? That's because they know going outside, going into nature, doing these side quests with your boys, with your family, with whoever, even by yourself. That's the way you actually live life. So this is what you need to do. You need to constantly go outside. Try to implement it at every aspect of your life. Whether it's a 20-minute walk before you go to your job, or before you go to your school, or whatever it is, no matter what it is, try to implement going outside in the morning, and then try and walk a bit more outside. Think about it like this. Imagine you're going gym. Instead of taking your car, if it's kind of near you, why don't you just walk it? Sure, it'll take like 20 more minutes, but so what? Are you willing to sacrifice 20 minutes if it means that you have peace of mind, if it means that you're healthier, if it means that your brain is more capable, if it means you're actually going to progress more? That's the reality. Nature gives you a reset. It gives your brain the break that it needs, that it's craving for. When you're sleeping, that's another form of break. And let's not even get to the fact that all of you are pretty much sleep deprived. And that's the fact. So if you're sleep deprived, and on top, you're not going outside into nature, what we were designed to do, what all our ancestors did, what's wrong with you? How can you live your life like this? Of course your life is going to be bad. Of course you're going to be burning out, crashing out, crying in the corner, saying you're lonely, whatnot. Now think about a single time of the year when you go to a vacation. It's probably the best time you have in the entire year. Whether you want to believe it or whether you don't, it's the truth. And now think, close your eyes, imagine this, you're a billionaire, you have all the money in the world you can get. What's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to travel. You're going to go to Japan, you're going to go to Germany, you're going to go to Iceland, wherever it is. It doesn't change the fact that you want to travel. You want to do these side quests. You're going to take your boys, you're going to go Bali or whatever. That's the kind of life you are actually craving for. And when you're in a 9-to-5 job every day for years and years on end, of course you're going to forget this. Your brain is no longer going to be thinking about this. But when you were a child, you knew. That's what happens. This modern civilization, that's what it's done to you. It's brainwashed you to think that working at a desk every day for hours and hours for a year is what your dream life is going to be like. But me and you know that. We're different. We know that that's not what life is like. We know that that's not real life. We know that we need freedom. So take side quests. Go out. Go with your boys. Go alone. No matter where it is. Just do side quests.
Don't you want to explore the world? Don't you want to see all these landmarks, all these historical monuments? Don't you want to see the Northern Lights? Don't you want to travel the world? You should be working towards this daily, striving for this freedom. For the side quests you can do. Just even go outside, go on a hike. Anyone can go on a hike. You can literally just go on a walk. Anyone can go on a walk. Go with your boys and it'll be fun. That's all you have to do. But you should always be striving for this freedom. And if you want our help to do this, strive for this level of freedom where you can just go on a random weekend to Spain or Bali and go see the Northern Lights. Then DM us on Instagram and we'll coach you. We'll create a path, a road for you to follow to reach that goal. To reach this level of freedom where you can go anywhere you want. Where you can go on these side quests and create these memories, these everlasting memories that you have with you for the rest of your life. These stories you can pass on to your grandchildren and your family. They'll still be talking about you once you've died. They'll be talking about all the adventures you went on, all these side quests that you went on. You'll have a legacy that you've left behind.
Boys, go on a hike and like and subscribe.